Hello everybody, this is Sahil Solanki from IIM Ranchi and welcome back to Good Study. Today I am with a very special person. I would like you all to welcome Professor Deepak Kumar. Thank you sir for joining on Good Study. Deepak Kumar sir has done his MBA from IIM Indore, and it will be a very special conversation because he was the one who saw the first batch of IPM graduating from IIM Indore, and now he'll chair the first batch of IPM of IIM Ranchi at IIM Ranchi. Hello sir, thank you so much for joining. So I'll start with my first question.
First of all,
Yes.
thank you for inviting me in your channel, in your interview. Yes, let's take the questions.
So the first question is, we all know that I know that the news is not out yet, but you are changing the course curriculum of IIM Ranchi. So can you tell something about that?
So the idea is to give more options to the student. So what we are trying is that we are trying to include electives. Earlier, if you see, for the first two batches, we did not have any elective. All the courses were 3 credit courses, and the structure was completely given. These are the subjects which are to be taken. Now, we have introduced 2 classes of electives: business electives, and the second category is enrichment electives. So, the idea is to provide options to the students both to learn new things in the business sector as well as other type of life skill things such as drama. Everyone might not like that to
Yes.
study, so they'll have option.
So basically, they'll get options choosing between enriching.
So the so in a way, almost in every term we'll have at least one of these electives, either an enrichment elective or a business elective. So, and according to the subscription, 3 to 4 elective courses could run, so simultaneously. So about 15 or 20 students in one. So we may have 3 or 4 different courses running in which the students can choose. So they'll have a lot of option. They can go for things which they like, in which they would want to develop further. In case of other restructuring, if I talk about, earlier if you see the course outline, we had the courses divided into 2 parts. It could be easily seen that in the initial part we were offering courses which are not related to the business field. So you would have subjects related to physics, mathematics, natural sciences, and all other types of courses which are there, which are not related to business, not directly related to business in the first part. And after about 1 or 1.5 year gets completed, then the business courses start. So now the idea is that in the beginning itself, we introduce some of the business courses. So this has been done looking at the batches which have already come, the first 2 batches, that the level of enthusiasm they have from being in the campus itself. कट करना पड़ेगा।
कोई बात नहीं सर, आप यहीं से कंटिन्यू कर लीजिए।
The change related to introducing the business course has been introducing the business course earlier has been done so as to, because you are in an environment in which we have MBA students as well, and from the first year itself, from the first term itself, you are exposed to certain kinds of activities which are going on in the campus. So it will be much better that you are introduced to some of the basic business level courses in the beginning itself, so that over a period of time that knowledge gets developed and it gets reinforced in a better way. So introducing it in the initial segments of your IPM, and over a period of time reinforcing the subject knowledge as well as the practical knowledge, and along with that in between offering you other courses which are related to different kinds of skill, different types of trades, and trying to have a sort of picture, sort of a final student which develops some kind of experience or expertise in whatever they like, depending upon whatever elective they take.
Okay, so thank you for that answer. So obviously, when you are including a lot of business courses, the amount of rigor will increase gradually. And IIM Ranchi had this unique feature earlier, like that we used to get very much extra time. And now there was a debate on whether people are using it in a good way or people are using it in a bad way. We have both the examples in our batch. Will the students now get the same amount of time, or will be more inclined toward academics and not get time to enrich their hobbies and skills?
So some of the courses which have been included are basically hobby kind of skills. So if you see, there would be options to have courses such as photography. So that is a hobby, that is a skill. So those who are interested in that can do what they like, and in addition to that also gain credits. So apart from that, on the terms of courses, the number of courses are increasing. So but due to this classification, that if you are good at something, if you want to do something, college will encourage you to do that. So we'll try to have experts take those sessions. So if somebody wants to go into video editing, so there would be certain courses, certain kind of electives that might help you. So if somebody considers this as an increase in academics,
So on paper,
the credits have increased. Now you will have about 180 credits per term. You will have, so it has been divided evenly. So per term you will have about 19.5 credits.
if we compare
this to MBA, it is still less.
Yes.
So if you are talking about rigor, so in MBA it's over 20 credits per term in the first year. So it's lower than that, and apart from that, the type of courses which are there, some are hobby based courses. So in the end, it wouldn't matter that the courses have increased. You will have a lot of time to work.
skills and also to do other things in the campus.
Okay, sir. So basically, our video editor will love this. He would wish that he would have joined 3 years later, right? So mainly skill reforming is your idea, that whether you're doing it on your own or in a umbrella of an expert, that is your idea. So you'll get support from the college too. That is a very good thing. Now coming to my next question, what is your take on student exchange program and the corporate internship? Because when we came to the college, we were told that we'll be given corporate internship and student exchange program also. But due to some alignment issue, student exchange program did not exist for us in the 3rd year. And now from the sources, I have known that you are working on it. So what is your take? What is your take on that?
So the student exchange program has been in place for all the batches, for your batch also, but due to COVID and other things, other operational difficulties, it could not happen till now, but still you have time. The exchange students have not gone yet. So exchange usually happens in term 8 for you.
Yes.
So you are still in term 6 and 7.
Yes. Yeah.
So technically there's still
Right? For the junior batches for which we have
made changes, because the IPM course did not have this provision. So term 8 was already decided, other courses were there, so you would have to find similar courses. There would be less flexibility if we consider if you go to other university, which courses are being offered there. Depending upon that, there may be less flexibility. So in our new updated version, we'll have a free term. The term 8 will have only electives, combination of business electives and enrichment electives. So either you could take the electives here if you are here. If somebody goes to the STEP program, they can take the subjects which are available there. The only condition is that the subjects shouldn't overlap. So the subjects which you have already studied till term 6, you shouldn't take that. Apart from that, you will have liberty to select the subjects. So this in a way eases the process of STEM. Okay, and we have been in touch with our IRO chair. So and whatever new MOUs are being made, so combined MOUs are being made.
IPM will also get.
So IPM, whenever there is an MOU, so apart from the MBA, the MOUs would be for the IPM program as well.
So to clear upon this, every other IPM college offers student exchange in their 4th year with MBA. But at IIM Ranchi, we'll get it in our first 3 years also, and we'll get it in our MBA also. So people will have 2 opportunities.
Correct, 2 opportunities. So in the 8th term you will have the opportunity, and once you merge with the MBA, after that the same rules will be followed. So again you will have the opportunity. This I have cleared with the IRO chair also. He has ensured that the college is encouraging, and both opportunities will be given.
So what about corporate internship?
So corporate, so here if we look at it, we have 2 main internships. First is our social internship, and the second one corporate internship after you have finished the 3 years. So once you finish the 3 years, then you are going to have about 3 months of time. So the course will finish in about March, and the next batch with the MBA will start in about mid-June. So this 3 months, approximately 3 terms, it is encouraged to do an internship. Apart from that, first coming to the social internship. Social internship you have already gone through.
Yes.
And we have found that the experience for both the students as well as the output which has come is good.
Yes.
So the plans are to make this better. So adding some of the components, so making it in a way that you are able to submit a report. That report can create some kind of outcome. So that is the plan for our social internship. And social internship is now, because many of the students said that it's difficult in summer, so we are keeping it flexible. Depending upon the circumstances, it will happen, and we will have a 30-day break between the 2 terms in which it happens. So it will be a 30-day internship, social internship. Apart from that, when we talk about the corporate internship, so 3 months of corporate internship. So when you join with the MBA, you should be having some basic idea about how the businesses work, and we will see what we can do. Currently the provision for the internship is that you should apply to different places and try to take the opportunities which are available. It's encouraged that in other years also, if you are getting some opportunities, you can take them up.
At the end of 3rd year, will college help us to get those internships?
So I'm in talk
with the corporate relations chair, and we are trying to plan out something. Because currently no batch has reached to the point where we have to provide that internship. They are at the phase of the internship. It's not set, but we are in the process of deciding what could be done by the college.
Okay, sir. So moving on to the next question. Like the new curriculum will give more skills to the people. Now you saw the first batch of IPM Indore, and you also taught us the first batch of IPM Ranchi. So what similarities or differences you find in the both batches, and where do you see us 3 years down the line?
So when we compare, so first I'll talk about the IPM Indore batch. So in our section, so the structure was that the students were some of the IPM students were put in every section. So in about 70 students, about 8 to 10 of them were IPM students who had done 3 years bachelor's, and then they were with us in every section. 8 to 10 people were there. So talking about the experience with them, they provide a kind of diversity to the class. So if we see MBAs, a large proportion of them are from the engineering background. These IPM students can bring in perspectives. So case discussions are a very important part of MBA study in IIMs. So IPM students can bring new perspectives. They have studied the different kinds of subjects. They have different kinds of skills. So the way they analyze the cases, the way they put the arguments are a bit different, and I find that the interaction, the presence of IPM student is mutually beneficial to both the IPM students as well as the MBA students. So both learn from each other in the class. So comparing to you, so you are still in the IPM, you are studying the initial subjects. Once you merge with them, I think the same thing will happen with our MBA batch also. They will also benefit and you will also benefit. So they will bring different skill sets, you will bring different skill sets, and both will help each other, and you will achieve greater things in the class.
Thank you for that answer, sir. So we are coming to an end of this interview. So sir, where do you see IPMAT in general 5 years down the line? Like, will you be considering it at the level of JE? Because recently we saw the CA topper telling that his dream was IPMAT, but he was unable to clear, and he went to CA. So somewhere around it's coming in the mainstream right now for undergrad people. So where do you see?
See, we can draw analogies here. So I don't know if you would be aware, but earlier we used to have RECs, Regional Engineering College. Every state had a regional engineering college, and they used to take separate examinations, and so students had to give different examinations in different states. They'll have to go and they'll have to give. In about 2000s, all of these were combined and a single examination started happening, and RECs got converted. Most of them got converted into NITs, and we got a single examination called AIEEE. You give that examination and you could take admissions throughout India. So IPM currently is in the state. There are 4 or 5 institutes which are offering IPM. So as the number increase, we may see similar kind of thing happening to this program as well. That it might happen that similar to CAT, you may have a common exam that helps the student. Currently, we are seeing 2 colleges taking the exam together. So Jammu and Bodh Gaya, and other colleges have separate examinations. We are currently using the Indore schools. So 5-10 years down the line, the number of IIMs have also increased. More number of colleges may offer the IPM course, and we may see that 15-20 years down the line, it has the same reputation as the JE. So there's different examinations similar to engineering students. We have a different examination, common examination for people who want to come into the business sector.
So the interviews are coming, and people are looking upon the tips, interview tips. I'll not ask exactly for the tips, but according to you, who is an ideal IPM student?
It's difficult to define an ideal student. So for a faculty, it may be someone who pays attention in the class. For another faculty, it may be someone who is very active in the different activities which are there. But I would consider that someone who is doing, who is involved in many kinds of activities. So you cannot be only involved in academics, because you get an opportunity to be at an institute which has a lot of different events happening, a lot of facilities are there. You can explore many things. So an ideal student would be one who is taking the opportunity to explore multiple things and trying to find out what is best suited for that person.
Okay. So mainly academics plus extracurricular
Extracurricular
activities.
activities. So there could be, you could form special interest groups, you could be part of different clubs, committees. All those activities in a way help in the development of personality. And thus, so we cannot only focus on academics. So an active student who who not only focuses on academics but also the other activities would be the ideal student, which we would want to bring more perspective to our other batches. So going into MBA, they are able to put in more perspective. They are, in a way, they have more experience of the campus. They can bring in more opportunities. They can bring in, they can start different ventures also. So when I was in Indore, many of the IPM students had started some kind of ventures from IIM Indore itself, because they have a lot of time. MBA students, they are there only for 2 years,
Yes.
but you are in the environment for multiple years,
Yes.
and that gives you an opportunity.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for that interview. Hopefully, all the students must have got a lot of valuable inputs. And yeah, please work on everything, not only academics, because you have the board's percentage into consideration. You are giving IPMAT, so academics is considered. Now you have to show some extra skills in your interview. Okay, so thank you so much, sir. Again, very pleasure to have you on our channel. And you guys prepare for interview. You can book our mentorship session from our website. It's www.kudostudy.in. It's attached in the description. Okay, sorry. It's www.kudostudy.com. The link is attached in the description. Like, share, and subscribe the video. See you soon. Bye.